All right, the draft lottery tomorrow night, and we've been pretty good in lotteries, have we not?
Yeah, I mean, Nick Gilbert's doing pretty well with it, but...
I wonder, Nick will be there.
Yes.
And if they don't get Zion, the next guy's going to say, I want a couple extra $1 million for having your son root for me against me in the lottery pick.
You know what? It's all slotted in, so we're good to go.
All right, explain what this lottery is all about tomorrow.
So actually, the lottery is only for the top 4 picks. So all the jostling goes for the top 4 picks to be determined by the draft lottery this year.
And then what? It just goes in the regular order after that?
Well, some of them can go into the top 4, and then it's slotted in, and somebody drops out of the lottery. But the different this year is the teams with the 3 worst records all have 14% chance of getting that number 1 pick. The 4th team has a 12.5% pick. Starting with the 5th pick, though, it's determined by the worst record in order. So bottom line is the worst the Cavs can pick is 6th overall.
Okay, so what this essentially has done is even they got the bottom 3 at the same amount, so even if you were way ahead in losing games, it didn't give you any advantage.
They tried to eliminate the whole tanking idea, and you see the team that, those are all the non-playoff teams. There are 14 non-playoff teams. So the lowest or the best of the non-playoff teams have a 1% chance.
All right, so Nick Gilbert, who had great success with LeBron James with that pick, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so he's a little older now.
Kyrie Irving,
so he's 2 for 2. And he'll try to get Zion-Williamson. The question is, and Patrick Ewing will be the guy for the New York Knicks. So the question is, are they going to use the jagged edge for Patrick Ewing or the ice-cold freezing?
Oh, they didn't do that. Just ask them.
Yeah.
Well, now after that.
Why don't they just admit it so the urban legend is taken care of?
After all that stuff, now it's a number of balls similar to the lottery where there's 4 different numbers that come up, and that basically tells you how everybody falls.
And they do it in the back room.
Right.
So everybody assumes there's some shenanigans are going on. But enough reputable people have been there.
There's actually, they allow a couple media members in. There's a lottery for that. And there's 1 team representative from each of the 14 teams as well that goes into that. And it's literally like a lottery thing where all the balls are coming up, and they come up, and 4 of them come up. And those digits represent the draft order.
But that's in the private room. So the guys representing the teams out front, they don't really know. They actually are finding out the same time we are.
That's the made-for-TV business. Yeah. That's why a half-hour show.
Mary Schmidt-Boyer, who used to cover the Cavs for cleveland.com and the Plain Dealer, and did a great job. She was invited one year to come in and watch, and she, on her life, said there's no way it can be. You know, most of us novices have no idea how they do. She says there's no way it can be fixed.
No, because again, it's basically the lottery ball system, and it's not actually 4. I believe it's 9 numbers that come across, and that you decode that, and that's how you find out who the 4 picks that won the lottery are.
So I don't know about you, but when I'm going around town, people will ask me the dumbest things. I appreciate it, but they do ask dumb things like, how do you think they'll do in the lottery? How do I know? I know that the Browns are going to be pretty good, but I can't tell you how the Cavs are going to do in the lottery.
They can't pick any worse than 6th.
Yeah.
And they have as good a chance as anybody of getting the first pick.